by and somebody gets a text message saying that a plane hit the building. And the people on the stairs were kind of murmuring and asking questions. Well, that's kind of weird. If you're a plane, how do you miss something this big? And then somebody got a text message saying that a second plane hit the other building. And now the reaction in the stairwell was very different, because now people realized that this was not an accident and that we were under attack. Finally got down to the ground floor, and I looked out on the plaza. Now, the plaza, before 9/11, used to look like this. Now, the police headquarters was one level below ground, right where my finger is. But I was there for about 10 minutes, and at 9:59, there was suddenly a loud roar. The South Tower was collapsing. That's a 110-story building, and each story is 1 acre in size. It took 11 seconds for that building to come down. I started walking northeast of that site towards City Hall, and now I heard that roar again. This time I knew what was happening. This was my tower coming down. What I saw when I looked 6 blocks south towards the site, I saw the end of the North Tower coming down, and I saw hundreds and hundreds of people running toward me, being chased by this giant multi-storied cloud that, because of the canyon effect in New York City, with all the big buildings, it was being pushed through the streets as if it were alive. Yes.
Did you ever find out whether your 9 colleagues survived?
Oh, thank you for that question. We lost 84 people in the Port Authority, and we lost 4 people from my department, but we didn't lose anybody from my group, which I am so thankful for.
How do you feel when you retell these stories?
I don't feel bad talking about it, but there are times, certain times in your life where, you know, one piece of that story comes back to you and kind of gets you right here. I think it's very important to be educated about these things, because 9/11 to you may seem like this big, huge thing because you weren't here then. So I think it helps maybe to hear a personal story from somebody who was there, and then you kind of maybe easier to get your head wrapped around the enormity of it.
I feel like September 11th was a day where the U.S. was caught off guard and devastated. They never thought that this would ever happen to them.
Sometimes I see videos of 9/11, and then I can see like the terror in people's eyes and looking at the building just crashing down.
I think the situation of 9/11 has a big impact on the way that my generation grows up now. It's way more different from how our parents' generations have grown up. There's a lot more danger in this world than there has been, and just to know about it, I think that's important.
This is New York.
New York is a great center of transportation, industry, and trade.
A fascinating city, an incredible city. One may catch a glimpse of the great Statue of Liberty.
Brooklyn Bridge is the oldest and the
Best known is Central Park in the borough of
the Museum of Natural History,
the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
At the Centennial Arch in Washington Square.
New York is also the financial center of our nation.
The Immigration Gateway, Ellis Island, is nearby.
This metropolis has been called a melting pot.
And it is the city's people that make it great. But the greatness of New York is perhaps most spectacularly seen in its buildings.
Many of these are called skyscrapers.
The amazing Empire State Building.
The Chrysler Building.
Rockefeller Center. For New York is both a big city and a great city. A fabulous city, a fascinating city. That is the story of New York.
Holy fuck, I got blown up. You